Morning everyone, Amy here. Day 80 something, but it's not day anymore, it's just video numbers because I'm cramming them in before the end of my 90 days. But today I wanted to talk about the ways in which it's so easy to make a difference in the world that costs us nothing. And on the way over I was reading a bit of a trashy magazine, bit of a guilty pleasure, Glamour magazine, and I read one of these features that they have from time to time where a very average member of the public has gone out into the world and done something really amazing. And this was an article called "I Wrote 400 Love Letters to Perfect Strangers." I thought, oh, this sounds interesting. So I read through, and it was basically a girl who had been sat on the train one day in New York on the subway, and she'd looked across and seen a lady looking really quite sad. And she started sort of scribbling a little note to her in her notebook, just saying, "I don't know what you're going through, but just know that there's a lot of love in the world, and I can see that you have a lot of love to give." And she started scribbling this note, and by the time she got so engrossed and looked up, the lady in question she was writing it for had gone. And she suddenly had this epiphany that there's ways you can bring happiness to people, even perfect strangers, that cost you nothing, just to bring some sort of positivity and love to their day. So, excuse me, she set about doing this when she's out and about, when she sees someone that perhaps doesn't look like they've got much positive energy going on. And it started a bit of a movement. She got a blog going, started putting her website at the bottom of the letters. And within about 6 months, she'd had something like 400 people write into her website just with their, their problems, or congratulating her on what she was doing, and responses to the notes she'd handed people out in public. And I thought, that's amazing. There was no financial reward on offer. Quite possibly she could monetize her website later, I'm sure, with enough traffic going through it, but that really wasn't the objective. And what I wanted to do as well is give a massive shout out to the gorgeous, lovely Neen Lloyd in our SFM community, who is doing something somewhat similar. She has a Facebook page called One Pay It Forward at a Time, and it's something she's incorporated into her online business. And she's literally just going out on a weekly basis, on a Friday, I believe, and doing things for people, perfect strangers, like buying them a coffee. And I just think that is brilliant, and it is something we can all do, so why don't we do it? So I thought, Neen, I would give you a massive shout out, because I think you're awesome. You're a massive inspiration for all of us, because $3-4 on a Friday now and again is really nothing. Most of us can afford that, even if it means sacrificing our own coffee on a Friday morning maybe. And it only takes a few people to start these ideas to really gather some momentum and really make a positive impact in the world. So I'm going to put a link to Neen's page under here for any SFM members who aren't aware of it already, and for anybody else that might be watching my videos. It's so easy for us to make a difference in the world, and it costs us nothing. And if you believe in the law of attraction, it's only going to reward you by nice things happening to you too. The universe is very reciprocal like that. I'm a big believer in it. So massive shout out to you, Neen. And let's use these digital skills and platforms that we have available to us to really spread that kind of message. I think it's great. I don't know, maybe it's the sunshine in Mexico that's gone to my head. So that is day, whatever it is, 80 something. I'll see you in my next video, and looking forward to smashing this out and completing my 90. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye.